What is going on, fire signs? This is your girl Venus Archangel here with another love read for you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you're unsure of your placements, go ahead and check the description box below. Also guys, please remember that these readings may not resonate with everybody, and that's totally fine. Now with all that said, let's go ahead and get started with your love life, guys. What's happening with your love lives today? What's happening with your love lives today? What's happening with your love lives today? What's going down? What's happening here? What's going down? All right, y'all. Let's see what's going on. Wow. Wow. Okay, just wow. 7 of Cups. Whoa. How did we look? 3, 5, 6, 7. Okay. That progression right there is crazy. But let's look at it, right? Let's take a look at this. So your situation here is looking like, you know, it looks like it's reminding everybody of the past, right? Now, it's very interesting how it's played out for two people here. One is reminding somebody of what was lost from the past, potentially. And then this is reminding somebody of the good times, the happy times, the reunion times, the times in which both parties were connecting. But there's something missing for this individual regarding this connection. And that's the fact that this is reminding them of the past. Perhaps there's something that was missing from the past, and they're now able to focus on the relationship. They may be able to turn their, make the transition, or perhaps this person is still mourning something from the past. It could be this is a fresh, brand new individual, right? But this connection, in a way, could be very similar karmically or spiritually, because you guys may be past life, people, right? For those of you that are not, that are dating brand new folks. But this could also indicate here that this relationship itself can remind you or remind this other person of the past. And while someone else may be very happy and very celebratory about the connection, the other person is reminded of some things that were lost. But I do also feel like at the same time, this does encourage them to shift their focus and leave the past behind them. But let's take a look at the internal energies to see what's going on, fire signs. Dang, this is what's up. There's a UPS woman outside. That's cool. I've never seen a UPS woman before. Maybe, and I don't mean to make that as like an ignorant statement. I just haven't. Now, let's go ahead and see what's internal. All right, let's start. That's what I'm saying. I feel like I was just saying that. This person was like given incentive. Oh, there's my neighbor just driving off. Sorry, y'all. But this is giving this person incentive to go about their dreams, to really encourage them and inspire them to go ahead and shift their focus. I feel like, yes, in a way, what they've lost in the past meant something very deeply to them. But at the same time, this connection is also reminding them of the good times, reminding them that there is still happiness that can be pursued here. And I feel like right now, this is just a healing sort of energy. Poor person. I feel bad for this individual. I really do. But everything's going to be all right, honey. Everything's going to be fine. Let's take a look at the other person here. Okay. This person may be happy that they took a risk and it showed out to be pretty successful. The 7 of Swords is not necessarily lying. Okay, I don't think that's the case. Now, I do want to watch this, okay, because this does, it's not necessarily 100% red flags, because, there's no red flags I'm seeing here yet. But I'm going to keep an eye on this. So far, what I feel is more of somebody just kind of taking a risk, right? Taking a risk, and I feel like it's definitely paid off. They're in a very good place. Now let's take a look at the relationship itself, see what the internal energies are for the relationship. And it has here the 2 of Pentacles. So there's a lot of focusing on the practical aspect, but there's also a lot of balancing here with this relationship. I feel like there's a definite balancing sort of situation that's going on with the 2 of Pentacles here. I don't mind this. I really don't. I really don't mind this energy. Especially when it comes to the past. I think there may be some details that each person is looking at. I guess looking at what is value for each person and figuring out what it is. Figuring out which one, it means a lot more to either person. Or I feel like they're just trying to figure out which is a value emotionally to these individuals, to both of these people in the relationship. I don't think it's a distraction though, but that again, that's another juggling situation. We got the Moon and the 4 of Wands here. Okay, let's go ahead and, I just want to shuffle that one more. That's just, I didn't even ask for anything. So I need the external energies for all sections. Okay, now you can just kind of come out with all kinds of crazy stuff. But the moon in the Four of Wands is a very interesting card. Itself, that's stability, right? You're getting to a place of stability, but then at the same time, it's it's tackling the fears, it's going into a realm that is a very, very uncertain, confusing even. Okay, Seven of Pentacles tries to come out there. What is the external energies for each section here? What is the external energies for each section? Please tell me. Justice. Okay, this is not bad. Again, I feel like this person is trying to kind of make some closure, or you close some things up, and I feel like this is also trying to settle some things. Maybe I don't think it's apologize. Maybe somebody from the past is apologizing. Maybe this individual is taking a risk and apologize to this individual, or this person's apologizing for something that they are healing from. Or there's some balancing here that they're doing, or there's some balance that's being reaffirmed or really rebalanced in their life. And before, I was telling you guys, the Two of Pentacles, it could be that there was some people weighing out some options and figuring out what they need to do, for themselves. But at the same time, I do feel like this has a lot to do with balance. Balancing oneself, right? Keep it in moderation, all things and things like that. But that's more like moderation, all things, very temperance energy. This is more about practical stuff. Let's take a look and see what else we get from this. The King of Wands. Yeah, I do feel like this person is going out on a limb. I feel like this person probably perhaps went out on a limb, and they have seen success with that. This is a really wonderful card. They're reconnecting. This could be that these people reconnected in the past, and them going outside of their comfort zone pretty much really helped the relationship grow in a really, really big way. Let's take a look at the external energies for this relationship here. I don't know if you can hear that running around, but that's my little rabbit. His name is Marquis. Oh, wow. Okay. Wow. That's very interesting. So regarding this relationship, regarding this connection, everybody had to do something in regards to themselves. They had to really look within themselves, not necessarily for happiness, but to understand or to figure out what exactly is of value to them, to each individual personally. Let's see if I can turn on the light a little bit. Let's get some light here. Perfect. Regarding this individual here, I'm not getting any sort of bad energy. I'm not getting any sort of bad energy. I don't think this person is lying, because the King of Wands doesn't lie. The King of Wands never lies. He doesn't need to. If he does something that people don't like, he can be happy to say it. He's proud of himself. He's proud of everything that he does. There's nothing that keeps him from, admitting to something that maybe even seen or looked at in a very weird way, right? He's like, well, yeah, I did it, so what? He's the King of Wands. He don't care. So I feel like this person has definitely went outside the comfort zone, took a risk, and it does prove to be very successful, right? But this is also having a lot to do with the confidence, this relationship, the confidence in oneself, the focus of oneself, being very selfish, okay? And very, looking within themselves, I feel like, too. Because externally, the connection here has a lot to do with, I feel like it has a lot to do with, for this individual anyway, has a lot to do with loss and healing from that loss. Healing from what is no longer there. Healing from, a situation where it may have been very devastating. And recognizing that there is something more that they can get. It's just, there's something more that they can get from this situation. There's happiness that can be reached again. And it does require them to just look within themselves and trust themselves and know that within themselves that they can manifest what they want. Because justice here is showing that there's a balance. This thing's getting corrected. Course correction, karmic correction rather. Not karmic connection, but karmic correction here. Balancing of the scales, and I feel like that is the closure that this person needs, that's inspiring them to not only just heal their wounds and heal their sadness and their sorrows, and pay respects, of course, to their emotions, but also to be, you know, to be able to be open and ready to manifest new love, to manifest love and connection, the connection between this individual here with the three of cups. But it's about trusting in one's individual ability to find the answers that they need to even be able to build something strong within the current pre-existing relationship. All right, fire signs, this has been your reading. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys, and I will see y'all later. Bye now.